Hello everyone, my name is Locke Tran. I'm going to be telling you a story about, I'm a Vietnamese person, and I'm going to tell you a story about how a Vietnamese person was able to survive a war. So, in the Vietnamese culture, families are very close to one another. Kids live with their parents well into adulthood. Once upon a time, there was a 6-year-old boy who lived in a village with the family consisting of his 90-year-old great-grandmother, his mom, his dad, 4-year-old sister, and his 2-year-old brother. His great-grandmother babysat the children, and the children did favors for her while she tapped the cane. His great-grandmother was ill and paralyzed to the bed. One day, a peaceful village turned into a war zone, and my first song I composed is called "The War's Coming." While the father had to fight in the army, his mom worked on the farm to take care of the family. His father dug a long tunnel to protect the family. There were bombs hitting everywhere. Everyone in the family ended up hiding into the tunnel except for his great-grandmother, because she couldn't move. So she laid in bed with a lot of fear, waiting for the bomb to go off. And several days later, his great-grandma ended up passing away with an unknown reason. The family buried her under the tunnel. The family started to run, and and the 6-year-old boy was given an iron tray by his mom to carry on his head to protect him from all the bombing. His little sister received a long broom from his mom. So you guys want to guess why?
Snakes?
Okay, the real answer is, so in case it's easier for his mom to watch her, and if she got lost, it's easier for her mom to call people and find her. So his little 2-year-old brother was carried in a basket attached to another basket with food and luggage. The family ran and cried. The bombs were hitting everywhere. Luckily, his family was able to survive through the spirit of his great-grandmother. So, 10 miles later, there was a Marine car that picked up the boy and his family. They ended up living in an old market that had a roof but no walls. People were suffering from being homesick, diseases, and hunger, and ended up dying slowly. So the next song I composed, I'm going to play for you, is called The Gates of Hell. Fortunately, his family was able to settle into Cambrai Bay with the help of relative members. They settled in an old store that could only fit a full-size bed. Every morning at 4 a.m., the boy's mom had to wake up and go to work with a company of American people. That ended up making his little brother cry because little brother missed mommy. So the 6-year-old boy had to carry his little brother on his back to walk around the neighborhood in the dark to help him calm down. The 6-year-old boy was scared of dogs and ghosts, but decided not to wake the neighbors up because he didn't want to bother them. So instead, he decided to man up and protect his brother. So here's my Real Men song. little brother ended up calming down and fell asleep on his back. They both fell asleep as they came back home. As the 6-year-old boy grew, the family grew with him. In 1975, the battle intensified. Communists took over the country, making life difficult for everyone. He ended up marrying a woman who is the daughter of a Marine Corps leader. The new government was harsh on the old government, not allowing anyone to have a job. The couple ended up having 2 sons. The second son had vision problems. So you want to guess who the second son is? So, without having a job, it was difficult for the family to support their second son with his vision problems. Fortunately, they were able to settle into America. Life is a lot easier. The man is able to focus on providing for his family instead of having to escape a war zone. His son was able to get his vision problems treated and become a pianist. So the life is peaceful in America, unlike a lot of countries. The family wishes that other people who are suffering become survivors and be welcome to America like they were. So here's my survivor song to close out.